Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm so happy you stopped by. Today I am decorating my personal planner for August 4th to the 10th, and I have chosen Luxe Summer by Love Posh. This is one of last year's summer books. We have this precious, um, I think these are hibiscus florals. And then she's got some mixed in with pineapples and flamingos. And then I also have some flamingo stickers that I picked up at Walmart. They're Sticko stickers. I've got several packs of those because I love flamingos. And then I pulled several washies that I may use. I love this one with the little polka dots. I also like the black and white polka dot. But this one with the little terrazzo tile, I don't know if you can tell or not, but it's got like this orange in it that matches these, and it matches this. Um, it matches this little orange washi pretty well. So I've got those as options to play with. This is going to be a great week. This is our vacation week. I've got a clinic on Saturday. I have a lesson on Sunday, but I won't be teaching on Sunday. So this will be very much memory keeping for me. It'll be just a big decorative spread, and it'll be mostly memory keeping about what we did when we were on our vacation. So I'm going to need lots of boxes, and I think I'm going to see. Jessica has boxes in the back of this book, but they are this purple, green, and blue, which I don't like, and then this yellow, really dark pink and orange. And like I like the orange, but I want to see if JoJo's rainbow boxes has. She's got a light pink in rainbow boxes, and I like that. I think that's what I'm going to go with. And I even like, I think, this darker pink. So I might mix in that darker pink with it. She also has an orange. That green would go really well with it. Either of those greens. Um, what about her oranges? Those would go really well, but I think I've used the crap out of this orange. I don't think I really have very much of it left in this book. I mean, I've got a whole nother book. Oh, I do. I've got the bigger boxes because I don't usually use those. So let's do this. Let's pull out the orange. I might pull out this yellow. What does her yellow offer us? Not really, I don't think. Well, that buttery yellow kind of does, doesn't it? I'm going to pull out the orange and the pink. And then we also have these colors in the back. But I don't think they are going to do anything for us. They don't do anything for us. So we're going to pull out the pink and the orange. And I might then bring in this pink. That might be the one I use. I might use it with this instead of with this, because if I use the orange, that orange and that orange aren't going to look great together. Although this might look more yellow on the page. This washi is really thin. I got it off of Amazon. See, that looks more yellow on the page. If I go that route, I'm going to have to... I don't have to do anything. I could go that route and use the light and the dark pink. And not use this. So let's think about that. I'm going to consider that. I could also rip this and use it. But I think this is going to be a big old no-no. I don't really care for that with that. Okay. Let's start laying down some stickers and see what we got, and we'll go from there. How about that? So I'm going to get rid of this Roro. Whoop, sorry about that. This pen feels like it's starting to get a little empty. Every now and then it just needs a good shake. So I'm going to grab this corner, put down here. Actually, I'm going to grab this corner, I think. Yeah, I'm going to put this corner down here. Are these the thicker pages or the thinner pages? Really? So I'm going to put this down here. And if you're new here and you're screaming, don't forget the lines. I don't white out lines 99.9% of the time. I am okay with lines showing through my stickers. Then I'm going to take this one. I don't know if I want to bring it in here. I'm going to put there or there. I'm going to put the pineapple down here. Y'all, even being the thicker sticker paper, I have trouble getting these off. Not as much as the thinner stuff, but I still have trouble with them. Alright, so I'm going to put this one here. And then this one. Put it there too. I'm actually not feeling the love for that one. So what about this little cutie? Here. I'm going to put him here. And I'm going to grab this big long one and put it on Thursday. Actually put it on Friday, or like between Thursday and Friday. I want, or between Friday and Saturday. Let's put some boxes in. So I'm gonna have to put, oh, I don't have to, but I'm gonna want some boxes. And that's gonna take up a lot of room. I don't want to put him on Saturday. Oh, please don't stick. But I think that is where I want him. I think I want him there. And then I think I want a box up here. And then we're going to put a box down here. So let's put him on wax paper. Sort of tuck him right there. And then let's grab a box. Is that all the pink I have left from? So this book that I'm pulling from in my boxes is 3, like leftovers from 3 books. So as I would sort of use a book up, I pull the leftovers out and stick them in the new book. And so this is my 3rd set. So I've used the crap out of this pink. And I am almost out of it. I'm probably going to have to get into my 4th book for some pink. Let me think about this. I want to be able to do a little something like every day, or I want to have room for a little something every day. Don't necessarily want these lined boxes, but I think like this lighter pink up here might be fun. And then I could do another light pink lined one down here. So I'm going to start, oh shoot, I can't do that because I can't put anything on Thursday. Put him there and put him here. I actually could put him there. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to put him there and put the light pink with him. Let's see what that looks like. See where we want that pink. I'm thinking I want to kind of put him here. And put that light pink, something like that. And then this other light pink will go like maybe here for Monday or Monday and Tuesday. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to do that. That kind of needs to go here. Now what I will do is I will either tuck him under. I'm going to tuck him under. And the reason for that is I would want to take off that pink. I wouldn't want him showing through the pink. And I don't really want to cut him or I don't want to have to fool with cutting him, and I don't want to have to fool with whiting out this pink right here. So we're going to do that way. And then I'm going to take this pink. I'll probably put it Tuesday, Wednesday. Now this one, I am going to pull, if this will come up, I'm going to pull this little bit of this floral up and let it come on top of this box, and I will wipe that out if I need to. That's going to go there. And see, I didn't even need to. Okay, perfect. I think I intended to drop it down lower, but it is what it is. It does not matter. So let's grab a darker pink. I need something to note my lesson and something to note my clinic. And I think I'm going to do that with, I've got a little dark pink. I've got one little dark pink. Do I have two little dark pinks? I actually need this size for my clinic. Use this size for my lesson. And I'm going to kind of put them, I think, like so. You're going to need something. You're going to need something on top of, oh, I could put them right there. Wish I could put them there. What if they were turned? I'm not sure about that yet. And I want a darker pink for Monday. Do I want it down here and a big old quote there? Or do I want it up here and something like a smaller quote there? And a darker pink for there too. Actually, they didn't have it. So I think what I'm going to do then is grab this darker pink. Because I did that way, I might can put this in. And drop that there. If I do that, then I can put a long quote there, but that leaves that. I was going to put something little there. I do it like that. That traps that. Of course, I could put another little something in. If I put it there, I could put something long there. Or I could put it like that. Put something there and something there. I put it like that. And then grabbed another one. For down here. Not loving that. But did that. I'm going to go ahead and put this in. I'm pretty sure I like that. Okay. And then I could bring washi across. I do that though. Where would I not drop that in like that? I'm going to go ahead and drop this in there. That gives me a box for Monday. blank space for Tuesday. Box for Tuesday, Wednesday. Some blank space for Thursday, a box for Friday. And I don't write like literally everything that we do, but I do like to note things. I think I'm gonna go, so if I come here with the washing, I'm just gonna do that. Come here with the washing. You can always pull it up if I don't like it. That's the cool thing about washing. I'm gonna kind of cut out just the general shape of these florals and pull it up. I don't like that. Maybe I should just rip it here. Actually, I'm just going to cut it straight here. We're going to pretend like we can't tell that that's all messed up. And then I can take some more here. Right across here. It's not even close to straight. Let's see if we can do a little better than that. I still don't think that's straight, but it's better. So we're gonna go with it. And then I either want, I think I want to come here. And what I'm going to do here is come right to this box. And the line. So I'm going to take it under the box. I'm going to cut at the line. And I'm going to put the box back down. And we'll take it right to that one. I don't think I said, but I got this washi from Love Posh. And she did her warehouse sale. Warehouse or Black Friday sale, I don't know what she calls it, but it was like shortly after Thanksgiving. And I think I'm going to grab these boxes and I'm going to put one under, one over, And then I need some quotes. Let's find some quotes. I don't think I really have anything. Actually, I have a hello vacation somewhere that I knew for sure I wanted to use. Hello vacation. Might go very nicely right there. Sort of like it there. I want to leave that for writing. I will put a flamingo there. Let's put a cute little flamingo there. I need to bring a pineapple over here. No, I don't have any. So we only have these two flamingos in this set. I feel like this one is the one. These are a little more orange, but I felt like they would go with these orangey flowers. They're not quite as pink as Jessica's flamingos. It's got to be under there. It's actually quite perfect. And I'm going to take a small, I'm going to grab this one because it's kind of got that orange in it. And sort of pull it off of this box. Like that. Then I'm going to take this tiny little scrap and put it right here. Just fill in that tiny little hole right there. So I need a pineapple over here, and I'd like another one of these flamingos just to pull that color in. So I'm going to grab the pineapple. I think it's going to go here. And this extra piece, I'm going to put here. And then I'm going to put one more flamingo there. I think this one. I'll go there. Now that pineapple. I don't eat pineapple, but if I did, you look very tasty. And then at some point, the boys are going to a water park. So I'm going to go down a water slide. I'm going to put it right in there, just to take up that white space. I don't know what day they will go, but we know that that is one of the things that is on our must-do agenda. And then I want something here. This is our last. This is it. This is after this we come home and we go back to school. Do sun, sand, and sink. Tropical state of mind. Don't think that's not quite big enough. Find me under the palms. I could do stand tall right there. I mean, under the palms isn't quite big enough either, is it? Beach more or less. We're just gonna try them all. Kind of like the size of that one. I don't like what it did there. But, you know what? I'm not going to like everything about every spread. Although I could fill that in with a little tiny flower kind of hanging out from underneath this. If we grab this one, let it hang out from underneath there. Oh, that is that. What about this one? This one might be better anyway because it's a little bigger. No. I'm just gonna have to live with that. I'm just gonna have to deal with that, and it's fine. That is fine. I think then that means this is a spread. I would have loved to have had one more dark pink box. Uh, I've got 5 boxes, so all right. We're calling it a spread. I'm not gonna fret over it. I'm gonna grab my discs. I always look better when I stand up and look at it. So let's put it back on the discs. Oh, I do. I like it better when I stand up and look at it. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me while I put this spread together today. Um, if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed and you want to see when I drop new content, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope you have a great week, and I hope to see you in my next planner. Bye.